If you're stuck in a 9 to 5, feeling undervalued and dreaming of starting your own coaching business, but you have no idea where to start or how to get your first paying client, I'm about to show you the exact system that helped our client Riaz sign 5 clients in his first week of launching his business, and another client, Noam, signed 67 clients using a simple $3 a day strategy. So in the next 10 minutes, I'll walk you through a proven 2-part system that will help you get your first paying clients in 5 days or less, whether you have more time than money or more money than time. And here's the best part. You can do this while still working your daily 9 to 5 without a fancy website, without a huge social media following, and without being salesy or pushy with the people that you know. All right, before we dive into the steps, I'm going to assume that you already have a clear, irresistible offer. You've validated that people actually want this offer, and you have a simple way for people to book a call with you. Now, if you don't have these pieces yet, don't panic. I have another video and a step-by-step guide that walks you through how to structure your offer using my SMART without pain framework and what to include in your lean funnel so that people can book a call with you. You'll find that linked in the description below. Okay, so let's use a practical example. Let's say you're in a corporate job in a senior sales position. You're highly skilled at closing deals, you've managed big sales teams, and outside of work, you eat healthy, you work out every day, and you're in great shape, visible abs and all. People are already asking you for advice. You've helped your mom, your best friend, and even a colleague lose 10 pounds each. So you decide, I want to build a business that helps busy corporate execs get fit. You take the skill set that you have and you build a coaching offer using my SMART without pain framework, which goes a little something like this. I help busy execs lose 10 pounds in 8 weeks without giving up the foods they love or without living in the gym. And if you don't see results, I'll work with you for free until you do. Now, here's the 2 parts that actually get you your first paying clients. To demonstrate this, I'm going to use a flow chart so you can see the exact steps you need to follow to get your first coaching client in 5 days, depending on where you're starting from. Okay, so before I break down the exact steps, the team and I have created a mini course that breaks down exactly how to script, film, edit, and run your authority building ads. Normally this is sold at $37, but for the first 50 people who click the link below, you'll get this completely free. After that, you'll need to pay to access it. So grab it while it's still free. Okay, back to the video. Let's start at the foundation check. To move past this, you need 2 things in place. The first thing is your irresistible offer based on my SMART without pain framework, and a simple way for someone to book a call with you. That might be a calendar link or even just a clear DM call to action. Now, if you don't have any of that yet, I suggest that you watch my YouTube video on how to start a coaching business in 2026, where I explain what you need to create your SMART offer and simple funnel so prospects don't think twice when booking a call with you. So once that foundation is there, we move down to the second box, the 10-second profile test. So here you want to ask yourself, if a stranger landed on my LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, or sales page right now, could they understand exactly what I do in 10 seconds or less? If no, that's the first thing you need to fix after watching this video. So here I want you to update your profiles and your bio with your SMART offer, and make sure to include this on your sales page with a short VSL. Once you have this in place, you can move on to the decision diamond below. So here we ask, do you have an active network on social media? Now you can have 3 possible answers here, which will determine the path that you go with. Path A or path B. If the answer is yes, I prefer to get clients organically, or perhaps you have more time than money, then we move on to path A, which is what I call organic social strategy. Now, if your answer is no, or I would prefer to use paid ads to get clients, then you'll move on to path B, which I'll explain in a few minutes. Okay, so if you're active on LinkedIn, in Facebook groups, and you've got a large network who engages with your content, then you can use the warm track path to get your first paying coaching client within 5 days, which takes us to step A1. announcing your beta offer publicly. This is where you put out a simple post saying something like, I'm looking for 3 to 5 ideal clients who want to join the challenge to get X results in time frame without pain. When you get some interests in your offer, you can then DM them to discuss details like, you'll get my full program at a discounted beta rate in exchange for feedback and a testimonial, only if you're 100% satisfied. So for our fitness coach example, that might look like, hey, I'm looking for 3 executives who want to lose 10 pounds in the next 8 weeks without giving up the foods they love or living in the gym. And to make it more interesting, you could say, the first exec to lose 10 pounds wins $2,000 for a charity of their choice. So after you post that publicly, or if you prefer not to post publicly, we'll move on to step A2, DMing warm contacts and asking for referrals. Now, this will involve messaging people you already know, saying something like, hey name, I'm launching a new coaching program for Avatar who want result. Do you know of anyone who might want to beta test it at a lower rate? So when you do it this way, you're not begging them to buy, you're asking for introductions, which is a lot more comfortable for both you and them. And in most cases, your warm network is always willing to help. Okay, so after you get referrals, we move on to step A3, book calls and close first clients. So this is where you invite interested people into a short call where you go deeper on their situation, you show them how you can help, and you make your beta offer. And that's how, with a warm network and proactive outreach, you can land your very first paying client in a matter of days. Now, going back to the warm audience check, if the answer is no, and let's say your audience is tiny, you've never really posted, and you're basically invisible online, then we'll still use path A, but we go into the cold track. Here you need to ensure your profile and your positioning is on point. So be sure to update your LinkedIn, Facebook, and Instagram with your smart offer and include any social proof, results, as well as interesting tips, facts, etc. And always include a CTA for prospects to get in touch with you, like book a call or DM me. Then we come down to A5, connect with your ideal clients daily. The goal of this step is simple. So every day I want you to connect with or follow a small number of people who clearly match your avatar. Now, if you're using LinkedIn, there are many filtering criteria you can use to find your ideal clients. You can send 20 to 25 connection requests per day on a free account. And with a premium plan like Sales Navigator, you can send 40 to 50 requests per day. Now, be aware that exceeding this limit can result in your account being blocked. So to avoid this, I recommend spreading your requests throughout the week and personalizing them. With Facebook, I recommend identifying groups where your ideal clients gather, providing helpful answers without direct pitching, and consistently sharing content that solves their problems and positions you as the expert. Okay, and with Instagram, what works best to attract ideal clients is regularly sharing educational content with valuable, actionable advice for your audience. Okay, then we move on to step A6. Engage before you DM. Now, this is a big one. Before you message someone, you must show up on their radar. And a simple way to do this is to like their posts, leave thoughtful or meaningful comments, and reply to their stories. The idea here is to move from complete stranger to, oh, I recognize that name. Then we go to step A7, start human conversations. Now, after you've done all these other steps, you can send a first message. And we want it to feel natural and personal, not salesy. So for our fitness coach example, it would look something like, hey name, I noticed you're in role at company and it looks like you travel a lot for work. I used to be in a similar position at my old company and I remember how hard it was to stay on top of my health while flying around all the time. Out of curiosity, how do you balance all of that now? So when you send a message like this, you're not pitching, you're just starting a real conversation about something that's actually relevant to them. Okay, moving on to step A8, sharing experience and value. Now here you're asking about their challenges, sharing a bit of your story, and maybe giving them one practical tip. You might say something like, I totally get that. What really helped me was having a simple travel routine, just 15 to 20 minutes in the hotel room instead of trying to find a gym every time. So again, we're not pitching. And finally, we get to step A9, offer framework and invite to call. Now, only after there's been a bit of back and forth, say 5 to 10 messages, and they've opened up about their struggles, then you can say, if it's helpful, I can share the simple structure I use with my exec clients to stay in shape, even when they're traveling a lot. And if they're still engaged, you can then add, if you'd like, I'm happy to jump on a quick 15 to 20-minute call, and I can map it out specifically for your schedule, no pressure at all. And that's how the cold to warm path works. Now, let's move over to part B, the low budget authority ad strategy. This is the path I recommend if you prefer paid ads, you have a bit more money than time, and you want to build authority and warm up leads on autopilot. Now, the aim of this path is to use low budget authority ads to become a micro celebrity in your niche and then retarget those people who are already watching and engaging with your content and invite them to take the next steps. And here's exactly how you do this. So first, you're going to plan your 5 authority ad videos. Now, you can do more than 5 videos, but before you hit record, I want you to decide what each of your videos will do. So using our same fitness coach example, your 5 videos might look like video 1, problem, why most busy execs struggle to lose weight, even though they're disciplined at work. Video 2 might talk about mistakes, so the 3 biggest mistakes they make that keep them stuck. Video 3, the belief shift. It's not your willpower, it's the broken system you're following. Then video 4 can showcase a client story. So how CEO John lost 12 pounds in 8 weeks while traveling. And then the last video, a soft call to action where you offer a free guide or a challenge and invite them to take the next step. Now, this journey is taking someone from who are you to, hey, I know you, I like you, and I trust you. Then we move down to step B2, scripting. Now here, each video should follow a simple structure and include a hook where they call out their avatar and their problem, valuable actionable advice in the form of insights, tips, or mistakes they need to stop, and a CTA to watch the next video, grab your guide, or book a call. Now here I recommend using ChatGPT or Claude to help draft your scripts and then tweaking them to sound like you. Okay, so once you have done this, you can move on to recording your videos. And all you need to do this is your phone, some decent natural light, and if you're worried about forgetting your lines, you can use a free teleprompter app. These do not have to be perfect. They just need to be clear, honest, and helpful. Okay, next is launching your $3 a day authority campaign. And this is where we jump into meta ads. So here what we do for our done for you clients and what I'd recommend you do too is set your campaign objective to awareness and your goal to maximum reach. And here you want to target a small specific audience that matches your niche. You'll start with a budget of just $3 per day. And now the goal of this first campaign is not to sell. It's to get your face and your message consistently in front of the right people so you become familiar to them. Finally, we come to step B5, which is retargeting ads for warm viewers. So once people have started watching your authority videos, you create a second retargeting campaign that targets those warm viewers. For example, the people who have watched 25 to 50% or more of your videos. And now you tell them more about how your offer can solve their problems, show them more proof, and include a direct call to action, such as book a free strategy call or click learn more. You can start your retargeting ads with as little as $10 per day and then increase as your warm audience grows. Now, the key here is don't obsess over views. Focus on leads, booked calls, and clients. All right, with all that said, I want to share something very, very important with you. Doing all of this and getting clients requires a lot of courage. Now, the truth is you will face rejection more often than you would like. People are going to ghost you and some conversations won't go anywhere. Now, this is completely normal. And when you need to stay consistent. When you lead with genuine value and focus on helping people, the right clients always show up. So that's exactly how to get your first paying coaching client in 5 days or less. Now you have 2 options. You can take everything I've shown you in this video, do all the scripting, the technical setup, and the testing all by yourself, or you can let my team and I build your complete client acquisition system for you. just like we did for Riaz, who signed his first 5 clients in 1 week using LinkedIn, or Noam, who signed 67 clients with the $3 a day ad strategy that I've explained. If you prefer the done for you option, then click the first link in the description below and book a strategy call with us. And we'll show you exactly how we'll build your thriving online coaching business and get you results fast. Now, even if you master getting clients with these strategies, your pricing may be the very thing that's holding you back from building a profitable 7-figure coaching business. So go watch this video next, where I show you exactly how to price your coaching services so you can maximize your income without scaring away your clients. See you in the next one.